It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview Caden Davis, who plays for RJ Reynolds High School. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about your high school playing experience?
Football?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Really, it's been a learning experience. Honestly, it's been a big learning experience. I've grown as a quarterback, as a man, as a whole, as an athlete as a whole. Really, it's been real fun. I was playing with before I even got to high school, so it's just been fun and been a big learning experience for me.
How did you know that you wanted to play two sports, football and basketball, in high school?
Really, I've been playing two sports since I was 4, honestly. I definitely started playing football before I played basketball, like in competition-wise. But I could never just, let one go. And I know me coming up on, having to make that decision is going to be hard. But I just never could let one go. So I just knew I was good at both, so why not just play both, see where it takes me.
When it comes to the recruitment process, how was it like getting recruited by a multi-sport?
It honestly, it opens up more doors sometimes, but it also can make people hesitant because they don't know which one you really like the most. They don't know if you're really just playing one because it's giving some opportunity, not because you really love it. I love both, honestly. If I could play both for the rest of my time playing, I would. But getting recruited, it's honestly feels great that I can have two options, basketball or football, to choose from.
What have you achieved? What have you achieved on the football side?
Um, Football for me, personal achievements. This was my first year starting at quarterback. I feel like I had a great year being in my first year starting at high school. Um, I feel like I gained the trust and gained the respect from all my peers, all the people around the league and stuff like that. I've also gained respect from teammates, coaches, and achievements for myself. This year, I feel like I want to go to the playoffs, go as far as I can in the playoffs. For me personally, I want to break the school record for touchdowns, passing touchdowns, and I want to break the school record for passing yards.
How close are you to breaking those records?
Well, honestly, my quarterback coach, he played at Reynolds. He had 29 his senior year. I think that's the record for touchdowns. This past year I had 17. Yeah, I had 17, but he also played 14 games. I only played 11. I feel like this year I'll beat him. I'll get there.
How will it feel to you whenever you beat your coach for the record of having the most touchdowns as a quarterback?
Honestly, I definitely probably talk a lot of junk to him, get in his ear a lot. But honestly, it'll feel great just knowing that I did something that nobody else could do. I did something that I've been working for the longest, and I did something that can really put me up there with some of the greats.
What are some of your achievements on the basketball side?
Basketball in high school, I started on the varsity team since I was a freshman. I got all conference last year as a sophomore. This year I got conference player of the year for basketball. Also got all county and all Northwest. So this year is probably my best year playing basketball. We got to the second round of the playoffs this year. And last year we went to the Final Four of the playoffs.
Can you talk about that experience going to the Final Four in the second round of the playoffs for basketball?
Honestly, nobody thought we could do it. That was probably one of the greatest teams that I've ever played on, and we played 5 guards. So we didn't have a big man going against other teams that had 3 or 4 big men. We had 5 people that played guard. We were real undersized, but we just fought every game. I know the game before the Final Four, we were down 16, something like that, going into the fourth quarter, and we just rallied and won that game at home. I feel like that year really pushed me to be better this year because I knew we would have a um, target on our back around the city and around the state. So that was a real good experience for me.
Can you talk about the recruitment process on the football side?
For me, it's bigger than I ever thought it would be. Honestly, I always thought I might get bigger in basketball than I would in football, but after this year I just had, it just kind of blew up a little bit. Getting recruited by a couple of in-state schools, a couple of out-of-state schools, at all divisions, D1, D2, D3. It's really it's a great experience for me. I feel like in the end I'll make the right decision, football or basketball, which school to go to. I might play both, but it's been a good experience for me.
Who are some of the schools that are recruiting you on the football side?
I have an offer from Army Methodist, and I just got offered today from Sewanee, the University of the South. I'm also getting looked at by Lenore Ryan, Miami of Ohio. Who else? Catawba, NC Wesleyan, Mars Hill, and Ferrum College.
On the basketball side, is there anybody looking at you on the basketball side?
Yeah, I have some looks from Mars Hill, NC Wesleyan, and also Lynchburg, Belmont Abbey, and that's about it right now.
Is High Point looking at you on the basketball side of things?
Not really. I took a visit, well, not really a visit, an unofficial visit to one of their games last year during basketball season, but I haven't really heard that much from them.
Can you talk about the unofficial visit and what that's like?
Really, it's an experience for me because that's the only way I've ever been to like a college football game. I think I've been to one NFL game, but college football games, college basketball games, those visits are like the only ways I've ever been. It's a great experience. Those junior days and stuff like that, just getting to see the school, getting to dress up in the jerseys and stuff like that, it's real fun and it's real surreal.
Can you talk about the experience putting on that jersey for the first time, feeling if that's the school that you wanted to go to?
Yeah, so my first jersey college football that I ever put on was UNC Charlotte. And that was real big. They have the club lit for their locker room. For me, I just felt like that was my first experience. Like I was at the next level. And it got me, like I got a taste of what it would feel like to be at the next level. And that was just great for me. I loved it. And it makes me strive to like get to that point.
Can you talk about the process of getting the digital recruitment posters and seeing your name on the recruitment poster and seeing your face on there?
Yeah, I love that, honestly. The pictures, seeing it, seeing your name, seeing pictures of fans holding your name, streaming your name, stuff like that. That's also great for me because like it makes me feel at home. It makes me see, oh, this is what it would be like if I was there, and it's just great for me.
How does it feel when you post those on like social media and everybody is like, "Oh, congratulations on like getting an offer to blah blah blah."
Yeah, it it it's honestly like I expected it, like seeing a lot of people, congratulate me and stuff, but like just certain people who I get it from, like my mom, my dad. That was honestly the only people I really get excited about for saying congratulations. Everybody else, it comes, and I appreciate them for it, but it's kind of expected.
When it comes to your mom and your dad on the recruitment side, how are they when it comes to your recruitment? Are they ready for you to make that next step?
They're definitely ready. I feel like they won't ever like rush me though, or try to force themselves to like make me go anywhere. It's all up to me and when I want to make my decision. They definitely have input, but they're really, putting it on me.
How does it feel to get recruited on both sides, football and basketball?
It feels honestly just big for me because I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to, have options. I've always wanted to be able to play both or be able to pick a basketball or football scholarship. So it's always been my goal, always been something I look forward to. And that is happening. It's honestly just a big thing for me.
What do you look forward to accomplishing in your senior year?
Senior year, like I said, breaking the school record for football in touchdowns and passing yards. But also, basketball, I look forward to going undefeated. Like we want to have an undefeated season. Definitely want to try to get a ring this year. Same thing with football, really. Just trying to get a ring and win as much as we can.
Do you see with the coronavirus, do you see that football might affect the basketball season a little bit?
I know they're pretty much overlap a little bit, but honestly, I don't feel like it'll have any effect on me personally because I've been playing both forever. I think with it being so close, it might, put a ripple in some things. But honestly, I'm just ready to play because I've been sitting out for so long.
How will it affect you in the recruitment process as some schools might last minute offer you a scholarship or to play for the school?
I feel like it kind of slows things down a little bit, like not being able to get on campus and see people, but it also helps with like people getting like a extended time to see me because we don't play until later. There's different other opportunities that can open up, farther away. So I don't really know it that way. It can slow things down and speed things up.
What advice would you give multi-athletes that are looking to play in multiple sports in high school?
In high school, just make sure you get as much rest as you can. Rest is a big thing for me. Playing both, especially with them being so close together, and back to back like that. Really just getting rest. That's been the biggest thing for me, getting rest. Because at first I wasn't really getting rest. I was getting injured, like freshman and sophomore year. I think getting more rest helped me excel in both sports.
What advice would you give upcoming athletes looking to get recruited on both sides of the field?
Just be patient. I thought for a long time I would never be getting recruited until just right before we left for coronavirus. I got my first offer. So I'm about to be a senior. Just being patient and working hard. Make sure you stay true to your grind. That's really all I can say with that.
Where can my listeners find you on social media?
On Instagram and Twitter, at C with Debate. A lot of people ask me what that means. Just my name starts with a C, and on the field and on the court, I'll be baking. I'll be cooking people. So at C with Debate, that's my Twitter handle and Instagram handle.
Thank you again, Caden, for your interview, and best of luck on both sides of the field and in the recruitment process.
Thank you.
You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Caden.
You're welcome.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.